Good morning, it's Alicia from Providence Farmstead, and we are sitting at the community building waiting for Simon Cavari to get here to open it up so we can set up for the first annual Southern Indiana Seed Swap Soiree. Hope to see you.
Wherever the influence of industrial scale agriculture holds sway. In Peru, the original home of potatoes, the Andean farm.
This is Jamie, everybody. She's sorting my seeds because there's so many of them. Look at all these seeds. Orshlin's donated these to me. It's a ton of seeds, guys. Hey guys, we are 30 minutes into the seed swap and there are quite a few people here already, so I'm pretty excited that this is going to be a good event. We have some giveaways. Thanks to a donation from Baker Creek, and then I donated this tools, and the extension office has donated all these rain gauges. We have snacks and people walking in the doors. Everybody's going through seeds, and my kids are setting up chairs for Simon to talk.
And welcome to the first of its kind seed swap program. And for a very long time, I was yearning as to how to get something like this started. I think it's a very humble beginning, but hopefully it will blossom into something bigger. So I want you to join me to give a big hand to Jamie and Alicia, because this is really
Thanks, guys.
When they contacted me and said they wanted to start this program, I was really excited, literally excited, because I've been teaching a class on seed extraction, nursery management, and can you imagine how it naturally fits into that class? And I said, of course, I'm all for it. As I started talking, I'm sure some of you will have immediately recognized that I come from northern Idaho with this accent. So you have to listen, pay attention, okay? And if for any reason you don't, hear me, raise your hand and say, time up, because I've started learning my Southern Indiana English, so I'll use that. Okay? I also have the location and the time that the class takes place. So let's look at Purdue Extension in general. I'm sure you guys know Purdue Extension has been around for over 100 years, actually 150 years.
Yeah.
And what we have to offer in extension in general throughout Indiana includes agricultural innovation, community building, family support, health education, and leadership training. But in Clark County here, we are engaged in community development. Sorry, in Clark County here, we are engaged with all the others except for community development. So we don't have anybody here in Clark County who does community development. But we have a lady who does health and human services. We have 4A. We also have ag and natural resources, and that is me. And so we have 3 of those. The first one we don't have, and the last, the other 3 we do have.
Cherry tomatoes and soak them.
Sounds very familiar.
Soak them one day.
Not a sales.
What kind?
Ohio.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey guys, I am at the seed swap with my friend Megan from Walterman Homestead. If you've not checked out her channel before, you should. Tell me a little bit about your channel.
Hey guys, I'm Megan. So we live a little bit north of Alicia. We just are kind of into gardening. We have some chickens. We are looking at getting some meat chickens here this year, and then we are also coon hunters. So we've talked about getting together
boys
with
are
Alicia's
excited.
boys
Yeah.
and taking them coon hunting. So.
All right.
Kind of
She
about-
does cooking.
Yeah.
Right now, there's not a lot going on in the garden, so there's a lot of cooking videos going on at her house. I don't do many of those, so you should check her channel out.
Yes.
Hey guys, it's really windy, so we'll see how this audio comes out. But today was the seed swap. It was a really great event, so I am hoping that we can continue to have great events like that. And with the help of the Extension office, we are going to hopefully plan to continue to have some sort of community building with the seed swap, and maybe start a club that would maybe meet once a week. So we're looking forward to that. Meanwhile, we're going to get started on some sap. It is really windy, but it turned out to be a pretty nice day. So I stored it under here, try to keep it shady.
How old is it?
That one there needs to be going first. That one's half done. That's why I said it's been warm, so I need to get them started. Those are from the day before yesterday. All right.
This is a partial that had been shut down.
Obviously, it was plenty cold for the sap. We have ice. No, it'll be fine.
No, I don't know.
Oh shoot, my wagon's probably stuck now.
There's some settlement in there. We'll put that back in. We'll filter it later.
Yep.
Wagon's stuck.
Okay, we are doing other things to it. Alright. So, if anybody's done any volume of maple tapping, which we're not doing that much volume, we started off with a regular canning pot over top of a fire. Tried that. It worked, but it took forever to get, 5 gallons. I'd be out there all night trying to evaporate 5 gallons down. It was irritating. When it rained, it didn't work out real well, so I had an epiphany. I thought, oh, well, how about a turkey fryer? Tried a turkey fryer. That was nice. I could put it inside. If it rained, it was a non-issue, but went to a lot of propane, and it still took forever. I came to the conclusion that you need more surface area to get it to evaporate outright. So we were planning on getting a evaporator all year, and they're expensive.
Oh, right.
The little, with all the prefabricated ones, I mean, $1,500, $2,000, $3,000.
Up into 10 and 15.
To the,
Yeah.
the sky's the limit.
Yep, pretty much.
So we're doing this as a hobby. If I've got $3,000 to spend, it's definitely going to be on something else on the farm, not an evaporator that I'm going to use a couple weeks a year. So Alicia got online and got this evaporator pan under $200. It's not the style I would have preferred or get, but that's neither here nor there. I would have got some with had dividers that went through, or the sap would get more surface area and evaporate faster from where I read. I have no practical experience with it, so I could be wrong. But there's a reason they make them that way. Maybe it's just the cells, give them a who knows. Anyway, so we started. We had this grate down here, and I went and got some concrete blocks from the home store, put it up on top, put the fire underneath of it, and once the fire actually gets going, it seems like, what's it take, 2.5 hours or so for 5 gallons?
For 5 gallons, yep.
Maybe 3 hours versus all night with the, but I mean, we're still outside, we're still exposed. So I had T-post, I had a 2x4, I had tie wire, and I had some extra tin that I got as seconds for those rabbit houses. So whenever it rains, at an angle. It's not touching in the back because it's on top of that rock. So any of the steam that hits on the top and wants to condense back down will drip off the back, and it's protected from the rain. And you know, a little bit of weight over top of that, and it works wonderfully. Could be nicer, but it's what we had, and
And you can tell I boiled sap down a couple of nights last week overnight in the rain, and it is just a muddy, mucky mess back here. It's quite disgusting.
Not bad. Homemade evaporator, putting out more volume much more quickly. $200 in it. It could be nicer, but it works out. So there's always a more efficient yet budget-friendly option.
Yep. So we will boil this down quite a bit outside, and then we'll drain it off and take it in the house and finish it out on the stove. And that involves boiling it in the house until it gets to the point where I have a hydrometer, so it checks the density of the syrup to know if it's done. You can also check by temperature, but to do that, to check it by temperature the correct way, you have to actually boil water before you boil the sap each time to check what the boiling temperature of the water is that day, and then you have to go so many degrees about that. That's the way we did it the first couple of years, and then I learned about hydrometer, so that's much nicer. So we'll boil this down and get some more syrup made. I have made close to 2 gallons already this year, and we actually are going to have to go check sap because I'm sure it didn't really run yesterday because it was really cold, and the day before I didn't even get quite 2 full buckets of sap because it was cold. So it doesn't run as much whenever it's below freezing, but since it's getting warmer today, it's going to be warmer tomorrow, we should have a pretty good flow of sap, which is why we had to go ahead and get this started even though it's getting late in the afternoon.
No,
Frosty sap. I hope you enjoyed hanging out with Providence Farmstead today, and I hope if you're local, I'll see you next year at the seed swap. Keep in touch because we'll have more things going on. I see this growing into a community of great seed starters and savers. Have a blessed week. And here you have finished syrup for 2020. There we go.